Hey, what's going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski from UniqueDesignz.net. And I want to share with you a really cool story about personal brand and how personal brand is being communicated by one of my favorite rappers of all time. Now, a lot of you guys know that I am a huge hip-hop fan. I've been listening to hip-hop music my entire life. And it's just something that I've gravitated to when I was a young kid and always loved it. Now, you know, the hip hop nowadays, I don't know if I love it as much, but growing up in the 90s and the 80s and the 2000s, I've become very influenced by hip hop music. One of my favorite rappers of all time is Jay-Z. And when it comes to Jay-Z, he has developed a phenomenal personal brand. And one of his lyrics is probably one of my favorite lyrics of all time. He says, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man." And if you want to hear that song, it's called Diamonds Are Forever. Go check it out. But here's a man. Okay, let's break down Jay-Z for a second. Here's a man who grew up in Marcy Projects, okay, in Brooklyn, and probably had it worse off than a lot of you that are watching this video right now, including me, okay? But this guy knew how important personal branding was in business and in life in general. And he rounded up his resources and he started to create this personal brand of his, which then led into a record company, which then led into multi-platinum records over and over and over and over again. And one of the things that I'm trying to point out to you is this, that personal branding is so important, especially in 2017, especially nowadays. Why? Because competition is getting fierce. Everything is getting oversaturated and crowded. How do you stand out? How do you stand out from the crowd? How do you become somebody who gets paid attention to versus your competition? How do you become a recognized name, right? If you don't start to invest in your personal branding. Guys, look at it this way, right? Take a step away from your business, your product, your service. Step away for a couple of minutes and look at you for a second, okay? Look at yourself. Look at you as a human being. Every single one of us has a internal business going on right in here, okay? And right in here. There's an accounting department. There's a human resources department. There's a sales department. There's a marketing department, right? And if you're not investing in these departments, in yourself, how do you think your brand is going to survive? If you're not holding yourself accountable for your action, you're going to fail. If you're not investing in your human resources department, aka connecting and understanding how to connect with other human beings, you're going to fail. If you can't sell yourself the confidence that you need to take your brand and business to the next level, there's no way you're going to win. There's no way. So I want you to take this approach for a second and look at you for a second as your business. Because it's your business to get this. Otherwise, you're going to be blindfolded trying to grow your brand. What do I mean by that? Well, if you don't have a game plan, if you don't have a map, if you don't have the guidance, if you don't have the knowledge, how do you expect to get to the destination? That's That's the key here. And if you're not investing in yourself, then how do you expect other people to invest in your product or service? Guys, you heard me say this 1,000 times, but people don't buy your products and service because they're awesome. They buy them because of you. They buy them because of how you make them feel. They're essentially buying you first. Then they're buying your product or service. And I want you to understand this, because a lot of you guys are kind of glazing over this and you don't understand the power of personal brand. And if you're not investing in yourself, don't expect other people to invest in you. It just won't happen. So the point I'm trying to make today is you are an internal business inside your heart, inside your mind. And if you're not investing in it, because you are the most valuable investment you can put money towards. So my question to you is, how much are you worth? How much are you worth? And that's what's going to determine your success. And so I see tons of entrepreneurs out there trying to make a name for themselves on social media, but because they don't have the right game plan, because they don't have the knowledge, because they don't have the right understanding and blueprint and roadmap, they're making a lot of mistakes, which are killing their reputation. So what me and my team put together is a little resource that I want you to grab today. And it's called 56 Ways You May Be Killing Your Reputation on Social Media. And I want you to study these 56 ways. There's a lot more than 56 ways you could be killing your reputation, but we narrowed it down to 56 killer ways that is just sinking your reputation. You're probably doing them every single day, a handful of them at least, every single day, and not even knowing it. So we developed this resource to help you and guide you to steer away from these silent killers. So today's takeaway: start investing in yourself. Your personal brand means everything to your audience. If they don't believe, trust, know, like you, your brand doesn't have a shot in hell. So start investing in yourself. People say, oh, you can't buy confidence. I say BS to that. You can certainly buy confidence. And the way you do that is investing in yourself. When you start putting money behind you, whether it be a financial investment or a time investment, and you start to level yourself up, you better believe your audience is going to take notice and start paying attention to what it is that you're doing. And they're going to be eagerly and intrigued to want to follow you and to learn more about you. So thank you, Jay-Z, for showing us the importance of the importance of personal branding. And when you invest in yourself, anything is possible. So I'm going to leave the link below. You can grab it. It will be a direct link to the resource of the 56 ways you may be killing your reputation on social media. And I want you to study it and take note and avoid these things at all costs. All right? Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next video.